Hey everyone, welcome back to the Rideshare Hub. I'm Jacob Letman. Before we get going with today's video, if you need an opportunity to make some extra income, we have a link in the video description below for Instacart where you can sign up to deliver groceries. After you do your first 125 deliveries in the first 30 days, you're eligible for a sign-up bonus of up to $1,000. It might be $300 or $500 all the way up to $1,000. It just depends on the area that you live in. But I know a lot of you could use a little extra income right now, so if that's you, check out the link in the video description below. Hey everybody, welcome back to the Rideshare Hub. Jacob Letman here. Welcome to my humble abode. Thanks for joining me. It's already freaking hot here in Arizona, so I'm hanging out inside. It's nice, it's cool, it's refreshing. Ice cream's a couple steps away. Life is good. All right, you guys, today I want to talk about 5 reasons why unemployment insurance or pandemic unemployment assistance for rideshare drivers, gig economy workers, self-employed personnel, why it sucks. It sucks big time. It sucks like a vacuum, like a really strong Dyson vacuum. I don't know, that's just the first brand that popped into my head. But in all seriousness, you guys, this has been really a tough time for myself, for a lot of self-employed people, for a lot of rideshare drivers, for a lot of people in general. But really, it's been extremely difficult for self-employed people because unemployment insurance has been they've been pumping out the numbers. So, right, we know there were 22 million unemployment insurance applications, which is absolutely crazy, off the charts, those numbers, compared to what it usually is. But if you are someone that worked at a W-2 job for a business, and you got furloughed, you got let go, super easy to collect, right? They're just pumping through those applications, and because the system for unemployment insurance is set up for W-2 employees and for businesses, because they have checks and balances. You apply for it, right? As an employee, they can confirm with your employer that yes, you were indeed let go, and that employer pays into the system, right? So the money is there, and bada bing, bada boom. The only thing that W-2 employees had to worry about was, when is this $600 going to come in from the federal government? Which those funds were available mid-April, like April 12th or 13th. So those people are chilling. They're just living on easy street for the most part. But yes, I have a lot of friends and family that were W-2 employees, were let go temporarily due to everything that's going on, and they got their benefits like that. So, where does that leave self-employed people? Well, really screwed. That's where it leaves us. And here's why. So, first reason why this has been terrible, the lack of communication from the states. So, the CARES package was passed, $2 trillion, right, stimulus package for the economy. It's great news. Oh, and we're going to include self-employed people in this new thing called pandemic unemployment assistance to make sure that they can get unemployment insurance, which bailed out Uber and Lyft big time. That's a side topic, also a side video that I have, because they didn't do crap for their drivers. They are really pathetic. Uber and Lyft have been pathetic through this whole thing in helping out their drivers. There's just no way to sugarcoat that. Their sick pay program, lacking big time, it's just crap, total crap. Anyway, sorry, on my soapbox, I'm kind of pissed because they didn't help us out at all. And the federal government super bailed out Uber and Lyft and said, all right, we'll take these gig economy workers, not just Uber and Lyft, but all gig economy jobs, basically said, all right, we'll take all gig economy workers under this umbrella, we'll put them in pandemic unemployment assistance and help them out, which, it's great. Thank you, federal government. But after it passed, there was mayhem, confusion, right? The state offices had maybe they had They had an idea of what's going on, but it took a long time to implement it, and there was no communication, right? There was very little communication on the state websites talking about what was going on, what pandemic unemployment insurance or assistance even is, who it'll help, when it'll help them, how you can apply, what to do. No correspondence. So there's one problem with it. Number two, it's taking way too long to be implemented. So just think about all of the millions of Americans that live paycheck to paycheck or live close to that, have kids, have, credit card bills, car payments, mortgages, student loans. So many people that fall into those categories, myself included, and live right on the edge and don't have a lot set aside. We talk about this on the channel because, right, you don't make a lot as a rideshare driver to begin with. Not like excessive amounts where you're putting away, buying yachts and taking trips to the Bahamas all the time. So, anyway, income is very important to all of us. That's what I'm getting at. And this system is taking way too freaking long to be implemented. We are looking at, hey, congratulations if you're in California. April 28th, you will be able to apply. So get ready to apply for pandemic unemployment assistance. And several other states that you have been able to apply for that. Not here in Arizona, not in many other states yet. And it's still looking like it's several weeks away from me. And that's just to be able to apply, and then who knows how long it's going to take to even see any benefits. And I'm like sitting here hitting up Survey Junkie, trying to make some extra cash. If you need to do it, check out the link in the video description below. Get some extra money. But honestly, it's been way too long to get these systems updated and get money to self-employed Americans that need help fast. Okay, number three. Well, also, drivers are getting denied and delayed. You're going to the state website and you're applying, you're getting denied, which in and of itself is confusing because a lot of states are like, you can apply for regular unemployment and see what happens. Oh, and then you get denied, but there's not like, you were denied, but you most likely will qualify for pandemic unemployment assistance, so please do this. None of that communication was there. Or people are putting in their applications, states that are updated for pandemic unemployment assistance, and it's taking a long time, or the funds aren't coming through, or they're waiting for like their debit cards that they use. Nightmare. Number four. Nobody freaking knows how to apply for it. It's been so confusing. Again, it comes down to communication. Where's the communication on how to logistically do this? And even in the states where you can apply for pandemic unemployment assistance through the old unemployment insurance website and system, still a lot of questions are kind of confusing. And a big thing that's going to be coming up for the drivers, self-employed people that are able to apply in states for the pandemic unemployment assistance is, what information do you even provide them to show your income? For example, in California, if you can't verify your proof of income, they're just going to give you $167 a week, which is something. But guarantee that is not the same as what you were making before driving, especially not in California. That's like a day rate, right? So I still don't really know what information we're going to need to provide in order to qualify for pandemic unemployment assistance to get the maximum amount that we can. Bank statements, invoices, I don't know. There's not enough information. Okay, and finally, number five, why this has really sucked, this whole pandemic unemployment assistance deal and getting drivers qualified, excuse me, It's different in all 50 states. It's a state-run program, and so let me back up. So what would have helped if the federal government, who created this program under the CARES Act, if they would have had a federal government entity that would have set it up for the entire nation, put the funds set aside there, made a one-stop shop for all states to go there. They probably could have done it a lot faster, done it a lot cleaner, had more communication, controlled the whole thing. It's different in all 50 states, so it's tough for us to make videos. You have to do your own research in your own state to get all the information, because something that applies to me in Arizona or applies to my friends in California or applies to someone on the East Coast, it's all different. It's different everywhere. So none of this is cookie cutter, and it's hard for me to say what applies to you applies to me, because it doesn't. So that's making it very tough to have communication about this as well, just people sharing information on it. It's different everywhere, lack of communication. It's just been crazy all across the board. Anyway, I just want to make this video to know that we share your frustration here on the Rideshare Hub channel. And we're doing everything we can to keep you updated as this progresses, so that we can make sure that you have all the information that you need so you can apply for pandemic unemployment assistance. Hopefully get qualified for the max you can in your state. Hopefully get your bank card or whatever system they use there in your state, and get those funds quickly so you can pay your bills and, yeah, be taken care of financially. All right, that's what I got for you guys. I'm Jacob Letman. This is Rideshare Hub. Thanks for stopping by. Till the next time, stay safe out there, you guys.